make sure you hit that like button and subscribe. Leave me a comment and hit that notification bell. That way you can see all the awesome content that makes this 10 West Moto. So we are here. We had the awesome opportunity to come out and ride with Nate Dogg MXTV. I'll leave a link down in the description of his channel. Check his stuff out, it's awesome. He hit us up and invited us out to their secret compound out here. Their training grounds that is a very hidden, awesome, just great place to come out here and ride. If you didn't know this place was out here, you would never find it. Literally, you would never find this place if you didn't know what you were looking for. Now, what was really cool about coming out here and riding is, obviously this is our first time, and some of the best have been out here training. A lot of AA guys that race in the VCHSS and other series with us, and just coming out here and having this experience, knowing that those guys came out here and rode this same place as well, is awesome in itself. So we're gonna get down to it. There's a creek jump out here, okay? A creek jump. A jump goes across the creek, and this is it. I'm coming up to it, and it's only about 20 feet maybe, but it was so intimidating because I couldn't get out of my head. I wanted to jump it. I wasn't gonna leave this place until I did it, and that is a problem that I have. It's really the only jump out here. Mainly all of them are doubles, but it's really the only one out here that you have to make. If you don't make it, you are in trouble, and you're probably gonna get it may be injury to the bike or to yourself. So today is probably the worst day to come out and ride because it's about 76 degrees. So we were coming up, we discussed the creek jump, and this guy was motioning me to follow him. So I didn't know what was going on, I didn't know what he had in store for us, but I was like, okay, I'm new here, he wants me to follow him, I'm gonna do exactly what he does and follow his line. So in the grand scheme of things, I talked about hitting this creek jump for probably an hour and figured out the best way to do it. And when it came down to it, these guys were telling me, look, just hit it. All you got to do is keep consistent throttle and don't hesitate and you'll go right over it. It's probably the easiest jump out here. And I'm like, yeah, all right, we'll see about that. And that's exactly 100% true. And I knew as soon as he went up left on that little bank, he was going to hit it. And I'm like, well, it's now or never. Either I'm going to do it or I'm not going to do it. And I'm not leaving until I do it. So I really appreciate the help along, helping me get through that to really overcome that. Because little things like that to me go a huge, long way. So now my confidence is up. I'm feeling really good about our ride out here. We hit the creek jump. We're going through these trails. We're having an awesome time. I probably went back and did that creek jump probably 100 more times. And I want to give a huge thank you to Street Bike Josh. Before he left, I bugged him and asked him if he would take my GoPro down there and actually capture us jumping over the creek. And he was already packed up, getting ready to leave. So really appreciate you taking time out and coming down and actually recording us jumping this. And that's in here too, sometime coming up. But you guys will definitely see it. I'll also leave a link to Street Bike Josh's YouTube channel in the description below. Make sure you go check him out. He's got some awesome stuff. And we ride all the time. Now, I can't stress this enough. These jumps, we're used to going out to Charles City and hitting all the tabletops in Charles City, and you can get some pretty good air off the tabletops. And these, a lot of them are Some of them are bigger, some of them are same size, some of them are smaller than the tabletops at Charles City, but every single one of them is way more intimidating just because they're all doubles. And some of them are really big, and some of them are decently sized and small for, you know, new guys like us. But going over them and actually hitting them and landing them and being smooth is a huge weight off of my shoulders, especially. There's a creek jump again, and I can't explain how great of a feeling it is to overcome that, because talking about it and getting inside my head and like trying to pick it apart and figure it all out and, you know, calculate exactly what needs to happen, exactly when, and all of that stuff, as small of a jump as it seems, it's a huge thing to really to complete, you know, to do. And not just because it's a gap that we jumped or it's a creek or anything like that. It's because it was something that was intimidating us that we were trying to figure out, and overall we kind of had to get out of our own way and just go up there and do it. And I think that's the key to a lot of this stuff, is having the confidence and really just doing it, and, you know, trying to push yourself, go 100% past your comfort zone, which I've said this a million times before. You stay in your comfort zone, you will never learn anything. You'll never gain confidence, and you always stay in kind of a rut and feel like you're being held back. So coming out here, not only was it an awesome ride, but it was a huge learning experience to what we're capable of now and what we can look forward to in the future. So coming over this jump is just a gateway to doing bigger, better, and more badass stuff on these bikes. We had spent the whole day out here, and it was, I can't explain how awesome it was to come out here and ride with these guys. It was a great experience. This is part one of 2 parts or 3 parts or 4 parts. We have a ton of content from this place. We rode a couple different bikes. We hopped on this CRF 250 that's in front of us. We didn't wipe out like we did here, but we got on KX250, also a KX250F. I'm not sure of the year, but we rode those around for a little bit, and that's going to be in the next video. And I got to tell you, the more we hit these jumps, the more comfortable we felt on them, which means we're only going to try and go for bigger jumps. So I mentioned we were out here with Street Bike Josh and Nate Dogg MX TV. Make sure you check out their videos and the links that I'll leave down in the description. I know Street Bike Josh put out a video of this ride. I'm not sure if Nate Dogg MX TV did or not, but make sure you head over to their channels. They have some really cool stuff, not only racing but all different kinds of rides, you know, jumps and trails and just a lot of great footage. You guys, I'm sure, will love to watch. I really appreciate you guys watching. Make sure you hit the like button, subscribe, and leave a comment. Let me know what you guys think about the video, or if you guys have ever been stuck in a rut or felt like you're holding yourself back. You have to kind of get out of your own way, and what you actually accomplished and overcome as far as a jump or a hill climb or something like that, and what a story basically of what you were intimidated by and you actually were able to do and have learned experience and gain a lot of confidence. So I love reading about all that kind of stuff, and especially when you guys leave comments like that. I'll be sure to get back to you. So until next time, I'm Ten West Moto, and I'll see you on the starting line.